Once upon a time, there lived a king who had a beautiful palace in the forest. The king had 4 beautiful daughters. There was a lake by the palace. The youngest princess spent time by the lake during summers. She had also a golden ball, which she loved very much. One day the princess was playing with her golden ball by the lake. Suddenly the ball slipped from her hands and fell into the lake. The princess began to cry. There was a frog who watching the princess. When the frog saw Princess crying, he asked her,
"What happened, Princess? Why are you crying?"
The princess was surprised. She couldn't understand who was speaking. She looked around but could see no one. Then she noticed the frog. The princess said,
"My golden ball fell into the lake. I don't know how to take it back. Can you help me, please?"
"Please don't cry for this. I will help you."
The frog thought a while and told,
"But what are you going to give me in return for bringing your ball?"
"I can give you anything in return. Whatever you want, gold, silver, jewelry, pearls, or even my gold crown."
"I don't want any of these. I just want to be your friend. I want to share your dinner and lunch. My only desire is your real friendship. If you accept this, I can get your ball back out of the water."
The princess accepted the proposal immediately.
"I accept your proposal. Please bring me the ball."
This frog must be crazy, therefore. He wants to be my friend, thought the princess. The frog jumped into the water and after a while came with the golden ball. The princess became so happy that as soon as she took the ball, she started to run towards the palace. The frog was also trying to follow her and said,
"Oh, Princess, please wait for me. Take me with you. I can't catch you. You are running very fast."
However, the princess didn't listen to the frog. The princess forgot what she promised to the frog. Next day, the princess was having dinner with her father and sisters. At that moment, they heard a voice coming from outside. After a while, someone knocked on the door and said,
"Princess, please open the door. It's me."
The princess rushed and opened the door. But when she saw the frog, she was surprised. She closed the door and returned to the dining table. Noticing the princess disturbed, the king asked,
"Dear, what is the problem? Who is the one at the door? Is there an enemy? Or someone tried to hurt you?"
"No, Dad, it is not an enemy. There is an ugly frog at the door."
"Why did Frog come here?"
The princess told what happened by the lake yesterday. The princess also mentioned her promise to the frog. At that moment, the frog knocked on the door again. The king said,
"My dear daughter, you shouldn't break your promise. Go and let him get in, as you promised."
The princess opened the door, and the frog came in. The frog told Princess,
"I want to sit on the chair beside you."
Do what Frog said, dear.
The princess gave Frog the chair beside her. Then she served the food the frog wanted. The frog ate the foods, but the princess couldn't eat properly. After dinner, the frog wanted to sleep. He wanted the princess to take him to her bedroom. The princess got very angry with this request and said,
"How can I sleep with an ugly frog?"
But the father told,
Dear, don't break your promise. You shouldn't forget the help that comes when you are in distress. It is not a good thing.
The princess had no choice other than taking the frog to her bedroom. Meanwhile, the frog whispered to the princess,
"If you don't take me to your bed, I will tell it to your father."
The princess got so angry that she picked the frog up and threw him to the wall. But once the frog hit the wall, he changed into a prince. The prince was handsome. The princess was surprised, but she calmed down and at that moment fell in love with him. The prince told what happened to him.
"I was cursed by a witch. I am very sorry for behaving rudely, because the only way to break the curse was this."
Soon they got married. The prince returned to his kingdom with his wife, the princess.